we are satisfied with so-called free softwares and we continue to use them even when the trial periods are over. To pull you out of it, today we offer you the red pill, Moz Cafe.
Moscato. It is an initiative by IIITA to share the comprehensive idea of open source. The very idea of establishing a Mozilla Club in the Institute was sprouted during the Web Makers Kitchen Party on the 12th January this year, which is attended by Mozilla representative Shahid Farooqi, along with Mozillans Rahul, Sharul, Aditya and Jatin. And it was there when we decided that we should have a Mozilla Club in our campus too. Well, that was how about it started. You all can see that there is a whiteboard displayed there. So I would like to call upon Mozillan Ankit to come on stage and tell us about it.
Hi everyone. I'm sure you must have got this form. Has everybody got it? So you are seeing here whiteboard. It is the article. Okay. So this sticky notes that are on the top of the form, you have to fill them. And at the end of the event, I want this empty idea board. It should be filled with your ideas. To elaborate on this, I would like to show you a video. So now start writing an idea, any random idea about what you want to invent, create or innovate. So time starts now. Guys, you have to write in the first sticky note only. It can be any thought, just not of technology, anything. Okay, so all of you have written. Okay, so now we would like to proceed further.
But Anurag, I still don't see why do we need open source?
Let me show you. Okay, how many of you use Windows on your PCs or laptops? Well, almost all. And Ayushi, which OS do you use?
Windows XP.
Oh, I must stay away from you. You must be fed with virus. for this OS and all the softwares you buy along with it, and still you have to use as it is. You are not allowed to change it even though you have paid for it. But if you use an open source operating system like Linux, you don't have to worry about anything. It's free of cost, source code is easily modifiable to meet your needs, and the best part, it doesn't want you for updates.
I think I need to change my OS.
Yeah, you better do that. So friends, before we go to fix our prehistoric PC, now I'd like to call upon stage our Mozillian representative, or most commonly known as Remo, Shahid Faruqi, to enlighten us.
Hello guys, good afternoon. Am I audible? Okay. So before I start, let me try to understand some of the statistics like positive statistics. How many of you are Linux users? How many of you use Firefox as a first preference? Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, how many of you uses browser other than Internet Explorer on Windows? Okay, it means Internet Explorer is a tool to download Google Chrome and Firefox, right? So, my name is Shahid Faruqi. I work for Indian Institute of Science Education and Research, Kolkata. I am Mozilla Reps in India. I joined Mozilla community in early 2012. Before that, I joined as basically I was working as a Opera campus crew at Harish Chandra Research Institute, and then I moved to IIT Bombay and I continued my status. But what I found, Mozilla is like most active FOSS communities across the world, Mozilla and Wikipedia Foundation. So I joined both the communities and now I am serving as a Mozilla Reps in India. But actually, Mozilla and Wikipedia Foundation is not the only communities like which I am associated. There are several other FOSS communities like Genome, KDE. I do contribute for localization for KDE, and I'm very much into Django, Python. So I would love to you guys also come and contribute for open source software. And I would love to have this interactive session, rather speech or lecture. So please, you can stop me anytime and ask a question, and you can express your ideas also. We always begin with a Mozilla story.
In the beginning, the web was simple, connected, open, safe. Designed as a force for good, it would become something far greater. A living, breathing ecosystem in service of humanity. A public resource for innovation and opportunity. A place to build your dreams. But in those early days, like any ecosystem, the web needed nurturing. As it grew, users faced new challenges. Pop-ups, viruses, a lack of choice, walled gardens of content. The web was fraying, it was slow, complicated, scary. Users began to ask, is this it? Or could the web be something better? A small group of people, coders, designers, idealists, believed it could. They had an audacious idea that a tiny nonprofit and a global community could build something better and force new ideas and innovation onto the web. They called it the Mozilla Project. They began by making a new kind of web browser, what we know today as Firefox, and they made it a non-profit, so it would always put the people who use the web first. More than software, it was a platform that anyone could use to build on their ideas. The nuisances diminished. The foundations of the web we know today began to appear. Now, the web is a place where you can build almost anything you imagine. Mozilla and Firefox exist to help people everywhere seize this opportunity and to stand up for users in a world where choice and control are too often at risk. But what if Firefox was just the beginning? What if it was part of something bigger? From user privacy to Firefox Mobile to apps and identity, we're pushing the boundaries of the web every day, and we're going beyond software. We're helping to build a generation of web makers. We believe the web is a place where anyone can come to build their dreams. It's why we make Firefox. It's why tens of thousands of volunteers help build our products. It's why hundreds of millions around the world use our software. But most importantly, it's why we always put you first and stand up to those who don't. Millions know us for Mozilla Firefox, but we're about so much more. We're a non-profit fighting to protect the web we all love. Join us. We need your support. Make a donation today.
Okay, so after watching this 3 minutes video, so I think you have a fair idea about Mozilla and what Mozilla do. So what is Mozilla? Mozilla is a non-profit organization dedicated to keeping the power of web in people's hand. Actually, internet and web is public property. So Mozilla putting lots of instead to it should not go like proprietary thing, right? A global community of users contribute and develop working hard to build a better internet. So we are not just building a browser, we are building a better web. So what's the Mozilla mission? Can anyone tell about okay, so whenever I will be asking question, correct answer will be getting some goodies. So, what is the meaning of promote openness? What do you understand by promote openness? You are free to go Google. Okay, somebody raised his hand. Yeah.
To promote openness means that the ideas and the softwares or any ideas we have to share or the softwares we prepare should be available to every other person, and he should be able to make it his own. Like he should be able to edit it and make it his own idea or make it his own software, and should be able to make a better one of that thing.
Not exactly. Can anyone else? But anyway, actually it's a good effort, so you can give just one band and promote openness means we promote open software basically. and open technology should not be proprietary. So you actually really mentioned about ideas. So we promote open ideas and promote open thoughts. So another is innovation and opportunity to the web, on the web. What is the meaning of opportunity on the web? Can anyone? What do you understand by opportunities on the web? Can Mozilla provide you opportunity on the web, or any other false community provide you? Have you heard about opportunity on web? How many of you are associated with any of the false project, online project? Any of you? I guess Parul is doing some online. Sorry, she is contributing for Fedora, right? Yeah. So there are several projects for which you can contribute. You can contribute your code, and you will be getting certificate, and you will be getting money also. For example, like GSOC. GSOC is again open source, and it's online. You basically don't need to go and do your stuff. And similarly, we also have some internship, online internship for the students. So in fact, last year Ankit Bahuguna did internship in Mozilla Foundation. It was online opportunity itself. So you guys also can come up with your idea and share, and then we can include in GSOC. In fact, GSOC mentorship is already open, so you can come up with your ideas and you can participate in GSOC. So Mozilla has some 4-5 district projects in GSOC this year, and I am mentoring one of them. So if you are interested, then please contact me right after that, after this talk. As I mentioned, I am Mozilla Reps India. So what is Mozilla Reps program actually? This is a global program that aims to empower Mozillians who want to represent Mozilla in their region and represent their region in Mozilla. So there is a very good project called localization in Mozilla that I will come later. So you will come to know. So we promote like open, and this program is also open to all. So anyone can come, do contribute, and then apply for this program. We have of course some selection criteria. So, and whatever activity we do, each and everything is documented. So suppose I am doing this event, so I will write a blog, I will like post photos. So each and every activity we do is documented. It's a community-driven project, like me and you are driving this project and this Mozilla mission. So you can see the WOMOS. So we believe diversity is an important part of every team. So Mozilla has a very good project called WOMOS, Women's and Mozilla. So I think Parul has already applied for WOMOS program, and I'm very sure she will get through. So these are some of the reps in India. You can see the list here. So we announce reps of the month. So you can see in this picture, Mark 5 is reps of the month this month. And we have called Reps Planet. So when we can integrate our blog with Reps portal, so whenever you write blog, so it will automatically appear on Reps portal. So we have some 375 Mozilla Reps across the world, and we do some 650 approximate 2 events per day. And this is one of them. We get lots of swag to distribute. It's a promotional material, and now we have, and because of some problem in custom, now we got like opportunity. We can reproduce or produce our customized swag. We can print T-shirt. Like you can see, a T-shirt I am wearing is Mozilla India T-shirt. So we have a really strong community in Mozilla community in India. Yeah. So in fact, at present, more than 50 reps are from India. So Mozilla Foundation knows about our strength, or you can say population more. So Mozilla India website is mozillaindia.org. So You can visit and mailing list. We also have active mailing list and wiki page, so you can get lots of information about Mozilla India community. And there will be people to answer your question also on Wikipedia and Mozilla India org website also only. This is our Mozilla India homepage. By any chance, Sheel Sandhu is around? Sheel Sandhu is a MTech student IIIT. Actually, last week only he contacted me and he said now he is pursuing MTech in IIIT Allahabad. You can see actually in this picture. And he did a very good job, actually very good work in for FOSS community in Jamia Millia Islamia, and he has lots of contribution in FOSS community. So maybe I will call him and introduce you guys. So last year Mozilla launched Firefox OS for tablets and cell phones. So we did first Firefox App Day Hackathon in Bangalore, January 2013. You can say. This is our first Mozilla India community meetup held in Pune last year. I am basically more into community building, so I am very much attached with several communities across country. Durgapur is one of them. In Durgapur there are two colleges, they are very active. Dr. B.C. Rai College of Engineering Durgapur and NIT Durgapur. In fact, last week, NIT Durgapur has annual FOSS fest called Mukti. So we were invited there and we gave a talk, and we actually hosted a Firefox hackathon session there also. I am emotionally attached with this picture because this is my very first Mozilla event while staying at IIT Bombay. So it was basically on the occasion of Software Freedom Day, SFD. Here you can see some crazy people, right? You can't recognize their faces, but this is our annual Mozilla Summit. So this year we hosted at San Francisco, California. Our Mozilla community is growing in Allahabad. So as present we have presence in IIIT, University of Allahabad, Eminent Allahabad, and Harish Chandra Research Institute Allahabad. This is our first Mozilla event at Allahabad. Her name is Sanya. She is youngest Mozillian of Allahabad, and she is also contributing in localization. So you can find her name on Mozilla core contributor list. This occasion was 10th anniversary of Mozilla. We hosted in some restaurant called Friends in Civil Lines. This photo of our first mosque camp of Allahabad happened last year in Allahabad University. So you can see Professor R.R. Tiwari, he is director JK Institute, and now we are in touch, very much in touch, and we are we are trying to figure out how to develop a FOSS community in Allahabad, and we are in process of announcing annual FOSS conference in Allahabad, so maybe IIIT can also participate in that. So Allahabad University and United College of Engineering are already partnering in touch. Last month we hosted Webmaker Kitchen Party for Kids. So you can recognize some of the faces. Rahul Ranjan, RMA, Chardul, Jatin, and Aditya. Now we'll discuss about some of the Mozilla products. Firefox for Android. How many of you use Firefox on your Android phone? Can you show me? Thunderbird. Another product is Thunderbird. How many of you heard about Thunderbird? Can anyone of you explain about what is Thunderbird actually?
It's an email client.
Okay. What is the benefit of using Thunderbird?
It's like you are using Hotmail. It downloads your inbox messages automatically, and you can access it anywhere.
Okay. Can you manage more than one account in Thunderbird?
Yes, you can manage a number of accounts.
Okay, great. So Webmaker is another project. Webmaker is for teaching and learning. So as I showed one picture, Webmaker kitchen party for kids. So you can teach kids what is computer, what is internet, how search engine works, and how to send mail, receive mails, all these things. So the entire teaching and learning comes under Webmaker project. Persona, Mozilla Persona. Several big companies are nowadays using Persona. For example, IBM is also using Persona, and IBM is basically giving funding for Persona. So can anyone tell about Persona? What is Persona?
With the help of Persona, we can log into different websites. You can use a unique identity for logging into different websites, but unfortunately, the Facebook login was more popular, and so Mozilla has now announced some plans which will make Persona more better, not giving much trouble to users, and I think it's working out now.
You are FSA, right? Firefox Student Ambassador.
Yes, sir.
You will not get anything. Okay, so Persona is actually an identity system on the web, so it's used for single identity system. So you can use single ID for several logins. Firefox OS. How many of you heard about Firefox OS? How many of you heard about Firefox OS? How many of you seen running Firefox OS? Where? On a browser. Firefox OS. Simulator. You use simulator?
Yeah, simulator.
Okay, great. So Mozilla launched Firefox OS last year. In fact, Mozilla has launched device also, but not in India. But I have one device that I can show you maybe in another 5-10 minutes. But that is a developer device, and Mozilla is in touch with some, I can't actually name the company because it's confidential. They are in touch and now they are going to launch Firefox OS big device in India, and price will be around 6,000 to 7,000. It will be a smartphone. Firefox Marketplace is another product. It's very similar to Android and other marketplace. Firebug. How many of you heard about Firebug and use it? How many of you use Firebug? not clear.
It's a map developer tool.
Okay. So what do you do with this?
Actually, we can just suppose we have to modify a CSS script. We have to customize the CSS script, so we can modify it.
Uh-huh.
We can use it for debugging purposes.
It's a debugger actually, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so here is the Firefox OS device. The Mozilla device actually, the Mozilla launched last year in Berlin. So it's a developer device, it's not for sale. Another product is Bugzilla. It's a bug tracking system. Can anyone tell about Bugzilla? Something? I already told you Bugzilla is bug tracking system. Can anyone elaborate what is bug tracking system? In fact, we have internship opening for Bugzilla, so please go through some documentation and get back to us, and we can consider for internship.
So, bug tracking system.
Sorry?
Bug tracking system.
Okay. Okay, give something at least.
In a bug tracking system, if you have a software, people who contribute in the software, they report bugs, different bugs, and people can see this person reported this bug on this time and in this section,
Okay.
and then other people can, patches, can see, upload the patches, and the main team can use them and incorporate them in the main software.
No, but then what is the difference between Bugzilla and GitHub?
No, GitHub doesn't store bugs. It's not for bugs. It's for code. We store codes.
No, but in Bug we don't upload our codes. In Bugzilla we don't upload our codes.
We just modify we upload the bug area, only the patches, not the full code.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Mozilla has another project or product called Web Forward. If you are an entrepreneur, you want to start your business in open web or in web technology, then this project is very useful for you. So through this Web Forward project, Mozilla teaches you how to start your startup, how to do your documentation, how to basically fill Excel. And it basically gives you some very small amount of money to support your startup. And it's a 6 months online course, so you can go through, and it's actually certification course free of cost. So if you are an entrepreneur, you want to start your business in open web or web technology, then you can consider for this project. So there are some 35 scouts. It's called actually Scout Web Forward. So about 35 scouts across the world. I am one of them. So if you are interested in Web Forward project, then please do contact right after this talk. Next is projects. The projects in Mozilla. First is Sumo. What is Sumo? It's not Sumo Fighter. Can anyone? Except FSS and RMA. Okay, Sumo means support Mozilla. So you can be part of this project and do contribution. Next is Nemo. It's not pneumonia. Sorry? New. New means naya.
In case you want.
Networking Mozilla?
No. It's a news Mozilla, Samachar Mozilla. So we have our own channel, news channel. So you can also participate in that. Coding is another project. So I guess you guys would be interested in doing some coding and do contribution for Mozilla. Localization is another project. So our 90% contribution are in localization project only. What is localization? We localize Mozilla products, Mozilla Firefox, OS and browser in our original languages. Say, for example, I do contribution in Hindi and Urdu. We have very strong localization community, basically two localization community. One is Bangla and another one is Telugu. Third number is Hindi. And how many of you from South India? Okay, so we are looking contributor in localization projects. So if you are interested, then again you please contact me. So web development, another project. Add-ons. What is Mozilla add-ons? Sorry? Can you please name a couple of extensions?
Easy YouTube download.
Extensions.
Just name a couple of extensions.
Like in Google Chrome, we have extensions.
No, for your information, I will tell you. Google is funding for Firefox and Firefox OS. Firefox OS computer is of course Android, but Google itself is funding for Firefox OS and Firefox browser. But I don't mind if you use any of the file system. Okay, any of the extension in Google Chrome? That I will see the equivalent extension in Firefox browser.
Easy YouTube downloader.
Sorry?
YouTube downloader.
Okay.
Ad blocker.
Okay.
Ad blocker plus.
Have you heard about have you heard about down them all? Down them all.
No.
What is the difference between these two? How many of you use sorry? How many of you use wget command to download things? What is the difference between wget and normal download? So suppose what happened if our internet got disconnected in between, and then how wget actually handles sessions? Can anyone tell? Wget? Okay, so down them all is actually very similar to wget. Yeah.
Sir, down them all is an add-on which we can use to download. Say we have a playlist of videos and we want to download the whole playlist at once. The whole playlist of the videos at once. So we'll use the down them all to download all the videos together rather than one at a time.
Okay, suppose you are downloading a file and internet got disconnected for half an hour. What will happen?
After the connection resumes, again that download will resume from that point from which it had.
So that will be automatically, or you have to do something? You have to restart.
I think it will be automatically.
Okay, yeah, it will be automatically. Thank you. So So in fact, next month we are doing an add-on development workshop in IIT Kanpur. So if, but we have limited seats, so I will talk to Rahul in this regard, and then we can take at least 5 students from IIT. Another project you can, if you are good in writing and then documenting, the other project is documentation and writing. As I mentioned, whenever we do any event, we do documentation and writing. But there are several countries, they are not good in this. For example, Nigeria is very much they are contributing a lot, but their contribution is not 100% perfect because of several language issues. So our documentation and writing team basically helping them to get rid of all these issues. As I mentioned earlier, education. So Mozilla Foundation is very much concerned about kids' education. So they have launched a Webmaker project for teaching kids about the basic computing, internet, and other topics. The question is how to get involved in these projects. So you can note down this website www.mozilla.org/contribute. There will be a 3 or 4 field form. You can just fill that, and our team will contact you. What can I do for Mozilla will help you in choosing the project. So it's a very helping exercise for you. What can I do for Mozilla.org? Mozilla recently launched FSA program. It's not, actually renamed the program as FSA program, a Firefox Trend Ambassador. And you will be happy to come to know that we have at least 10 FSAs in IIIT now, right? So I know Aditya, Jatin, Charul, this time I am correct. Charul, 3 FSAs, but they mentioned that there are some 6-7 more FSAs they recently joined. But we have actually limitation, we can't go for more than 4 FSAs, but since IIIT Allahabad and IIT IISER, they are institution of national importance, so they have like a special consideration. As I mentioned earlier, we have an internship opportunity program in Mozilla. So this program actually based in India as well as in San Francisco office. So if you are willing to go and then, or if you want to go, work remotely, then you can do from in India also. So this is our portal, canvas.mozilla.org, where you can find the internship program. Another link is Mozillians.org. How many of you are Mozillians? I say I am Mozillian. So whoever is involved in Mozilla project, Mozilla product, even if they are using, like if you are a Firefox browser user, then you are Mozillian. So now, how many of you are Mozillians? Okay, so we have actually, time to time, we run some promotional program for Mozillians. So we send them mail and sometimes for example, we ask for feedback. So we need community, so we just put feedback form to them. And we select some of the Mozillians and we send them t-shirts, jackets, and other goodies. So I would strongly encourage you to create a Mozillian profile on mozillian.org. But your Mozilla profile is not actually activated until someone vouch you. So please create profile on mozilla.org and send me the link on Facebook, Twitter, or Gmail to vouch you. So as soon as I vouch your profile will be activated and you will be officially part of Mozilla project. And we send you different inquiries, feedback form, or for example, last year when we launched Firefox OS, we sent t-shirt to all the Mozillians. Yeah, so if you have any question, we have come to the end of the talk. So if you have any question, please ask. Feel free to ask. But please don't ask any when Mozilla Firefox device is going to launch in India, what will be exact price. Any controversial question that I can't give answer.
Sir, I have a question here at IIITA. Sir, I have no idea about, I have no total idea about open source, but
Okay.
I want to contribute to the open source community.
Okay.
Mozilla Foundation. So, where can I begin, sir? Where can I start?
Okay, so I showed you a couple of links related to Mozilla Foundation, but if you are interested in Fedora, GNOME, KDE, Django, SciPy means Scientific Python, Wikipedia Foundation, so I am just actually where I am involved. So if you want to contribute in these projects, then please write to me and I will get back to you with links and forms. Any other question?
Sir, you had mentioned about the internship opportunities. So I would just like to know about the nature of the work and what type of work is there and how do we contribute if we are an intern in Mozilla Firefox.
Okay,
I would like to
so
elaborate
this
on that.
internship opportunity is actually not contribution. So this internship will be part of your course. If you want to go for, if you want to contribute, in fact, work for Thunderbird. So we are going to extend functionality and we are going to add features in Thunderbird. So if you are interested in Thunderbird, then you have basically if you visit our careers.mozilla.org, so you will find a list of opportunities available currently. As far as I remember, opportunities are available for WebMaker project, Thunderbird, web development, and localization. Yeah, localization. Yeah, these some 3-4 projects. And there will be form to apply. You can apply, and of course there is some selection criteria for that. And Mozilla pays some $1,500 per month for internship, and it's a 2.5 months internship program. And it's based in India as well as in San Francisco.
So what are the criteria for being eligible?
It depends your academic as well and then your previous contribution towards FOSS. Not necessarily in Mozilla, any other FOSS contribution like in Wikipedia or GNOME or like Charol is doing for Fedora.
Thank you.
No problem. Any other question? Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for.
Sir, can you brief a bit about the Firefox OS, sir? Is it something like the Linux operating system or how is it?
No, it's Firefox operating system is based on HTML5 and JavaScript. In fact, there is a separate dedicated session for Firefox OS. So it will come. Next slide. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for you.
Guys, we observed that many of you haven't even filled the first idea. See, it's your idea, your innovation. Don't restrict yourself. Just jot it down whatever is coming to your mind.
Like you had dreamed of making a flying car or a time machine. Just note it down. At the end, the best 2 entries will get a prize from Mozilla.
So, we all love watching videos, don't we?
Yeah, just love watching Pokemon.
What?
Nothing.
Ah, let it be. We have